You're not a good producer until your beats can actually connect with artists. Hold up, what do I actually mean by this? Let me explain first. There are two styles of beats. There's one that just wants to impress all of the producers, all of the producer friends. You've got your 649 layers. You've got your piano, your violin, all tuned to different frequencies and different panning, and just very much a chaotic masterpiece, but not for an artist. An artist hears that and they're like, where is the room for me? Where do I come into this? The beat might be amazing. The goal of the beat might not have even been for an art, but if it was, and it's too aimed at impressing producers, the artist is not going to connect with it. And then there's the other style, the ones that do connect with the artists, and you don't know why, especially if you are an artist. You listen to these beats, and you're like, you don't know, but you know. You can just feel it. There's something that these producers are doing that you need to figure out before you can actually make the beats for the art. Now, if your overall goal as a producer isn't to work with artists, then this video isn't targeted at you. I'm not saying you're a bad producer. I'm just saying you're not going to be perceived as a good producer by these artists if your beats aren't really for them. This video will solve this problem and help spark some inspiration to actually get started making beats. The first thing we need to do is find a target audience. I'm going to assume that you're already making beats, you're already a beat maker or a producer, and you've already kind of got your niche, your style. Like mine's hip hop. I've made drum and bass tunes, I've made dubstep, I've made so many various genres, but you always have one that is kind of like yours. But if you didn't know, I'm actually an artist as well. So top of the description, I've got my artist account so you can listen to my music there. What is this secret tool that is going to allow you to make these beats for artists? Well, it's not really a tool. It's exactly what the title says. We're making a beat with vocals, and I'm going to be making a beat with my own vocals. Another title said with this artist's vocals, but it's just me. It's just me, guys. So it's from one of my unreleased songs, and it's arguably one of my favorite songs. I'll show you a preview right now of it.
Yo, so I just keep on recording raps on my SM58, get those demos in check before that road in T18. Then I take the mix and slide through my KRK, make sure it sound clean with an SRH. Now I'm 40, you know it surely, never reaching.
Now what can this do for you? Basically, the beat is going to be built around these vocals. So we're immediately constructing the beat around the target audience instead of the beat for the target audience. We're already making it for them instead of making it and then wondering why they don't like it. So how are you going to get yourself on an acapella if you're not me? Because I have my own songs to use. You just search up on YouTube the artist, let's do J. Cole, and then you do studio or Stido. So you write studio quality acapella. Now some of these are just not studio quality at all, and it's just some dude using a free stem thing online. But you know, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're just going to use this as a guideline. So find one of these, download it in any legal way possible. Yeah, so that is basically what we're going to be doing today. Let's boot up a new project. I'm going to be dropping little gems throughout the video, so try and stick to the end. I'll keep it as concise as possible. I genuinely have no plan for this video other than what I've initially written down. Like all of that was like planned. That intro was kind of planned a little bit, but this is not planned at all. I'm gonna make a remix for this song. I absolutely love the original production, and I'm not gonna change it whatsoever for the final song, but I think a remix might be nice because when I this is actually part of an album, so when I release that eventually, I could do like a remix, like an extended version, and include this. I don't know. We'll see. So first things first, we're gonna just start out our beat. I think the best way to start out this is with drums. Now I kind of want to switch up the whole style, so I'm going to, so now it's on stretch, I can stretch it as fast as one.
Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land.
Okay, so we got these chords here. We're gonna make them a little fancier, arpeggiate these.
Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. You can.
And then I want to arpeggiate them again because arpeggiation is cool.
Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky, so they
Remember, when you're making beats for an artist, we want to leave pockets for the vocals to sit. Now, having the vocals on at the same time is going to allow us not to get too crazy with the other instruments, and it kind of keeps us grounded. That's the point of having them on in the background.
Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. So finally walking, you can barely even talk. Every single time follow my bite with a bark. You must be joking if you think we ain't levels apart.
And I don't want this as a piano, I want it as like a Okay, I kind of like it being a guitar. I just think it kind of needs, it needs something different. I don't know what it is. I've been looking for something, but I can't find shit.
You only the best that I'm in, it's for the best that I pick you up out of that sand, falling quick. I leave for like a 3-point dunk and then I swish. I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. You can never say I walk when I fucking ran.
Orchestra.
Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky. Comes to who I am, I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. You can never say I walk when I fucking ran. There's an emotional mantelpiece for you to pick apart, and pieces of my broken heart. That sand falling. Comes to who I am as a man, I just set goals further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. Further than the sky, so they reside in God's land. You can never let check, goddamn. They're trying to sell me limitations they don't understand. Recording raps on my SM58. Get those recording.
I'm taking the piss.
16 to 17, peep the improvement. Wait till I pull out that drum machine, a professional movement. Get those demos in check before that road in T1A. Then I take the mix and slide through my KRK, make sure it's.
So just by having the vocals here, it's kind of reminded us what we need to, like, this is enough stuff, right? This is quite a lot of stuff. I mean, might add some more percussion and drums and stuff, but now we can use the vocals to create our arrangement. Now, this song doesn't have like a set out chorus, but certain songs do. So certain songs have like bridge, chorus and stuff. This is just straight bars throughout the whole thing. So I probably picked the worst option for this video, but we're also going to treat this how we would. So I think we're going to start off the song with the opening. That's how songs start, they open. It's going to start like this. So we're going to start off with just our melody here.
So I just keep on recording raps on my SM58. Get those demos in check before that road in T1A. Then I take the mix and.
This is another example, like using the lyrics to create your effects. Because when you're like producing, you don't always know if and where you want certain changes. But if you use this, you can add in certain elements that normally wouldn't be in a beat. But I wouldn't go too crazy with this stuff, because if you're like freestyling to a beat and then all of a sudden it goes like, I'd just be like, mate, why are you doing that? But just still gonna show you this example.
Way too fast, need to slow it down. Just afraid if I do, I might lose the crowd. On myself to withstand it, even God look astound. But people always gather when you speak and not shout. Boasting like you God, but you frozen and you choke.
Here as well, maybe we could take the drums and put them under some sort of halftime. Need to slow it down. It's like, you know what I mean? Maybe that sounds good. Maybe it sounds bad. It's all about trial and error. That's production essentially. So let's take this and this and then let's see.
Life way too fast, need to slow it down. Just afraid if I do, I might lose the crowd. On myself to withstand it, even God look astound. But people always gather when you speak and not shout. Boasting like you God, but you frozen and you choking. When it comes to finally,
woo, you see what I mean? Like, I never would have got that idea without the, well, I might have got that idea, but there was a less chance I would have got that idea without the vocals. So it does really help unlock the secret to produce. Yeah, so that's kind of the point of this video. I know this isn't the most insane beat you've ever heard, but it is a step in the right direction. If we mute these lyrics now, this beat will be far easier to write on or freestyle on. Yo, I've been chilling for a while now. Feel like I need to sprout my flowers. I've been digging in my seeds, but now it's time to sprout the power. I've been telling all my stories like the tower. I'm towering over you. I'm dropping all these bars, you just a little use. You get little views, I get in the middle of little just to show you who can Hating all these MCs, they really wanna be me. I'm all over their TV screen, we call that BBC. I'm on a new station, I got a new vision, that's 4K screen. No way you ever seen what I seen, cause I keep it real like the movie scene. I'm incredible, dropping all these bars shit you edible, cause it's 2 times 4 how I leave them all 8. When I'm done with a plate, I'm licking off these crumbs, no delay. Every single time I spray them off the top. I never claimed to be a rapper, but you can see what I mean, how this beat kind of has that feeling to it. It's not too complex, it's not overly bombarded with instruments, it's not technically incredible, but it leaves a lot of room for an artist. What am I doing with my hands? But it leaves a lot of room for an artist. So if you fuck with this, let me know. If not, let me know. Don't actually let me know, that's sad. No, but if you like this and this video helped in some way, let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe, whatever. Peace. Remember, my song's in the description as well, so you can go listen to that. And maybe any other music if you're watching this in the future. Peace.